I didn't know what was going on because it was the first time in my life that I wasn't really like responsible because I normally drive. And that's why people don't want to drive in their lives.
Ooh.
They don't want to be responsible. It's so much easier to say, my life is messed up because you did this and you did that. Once you take the keys now, you got to go anything. But I'm going to tell you this. This is why I like it. While it's more responsibility, it's more freedom.
Ooh.
It's more independence. It's more control.
Opportunities.
It's more opportunity. They limit it, but the limitless when you take the keys.
Yeah.
And so I took the keys in my life and said, Ma, thanks. Dad, thanks for not being there for me. You gave me a dog. You gave me a passion. You gave me a resilience. You taught me how to make it when the very thing that's supposed to be there for you isn't there for you. And I tell people, what I want, some kid asked me the other day, he's like, man, wouldn't you say your son is lucky because you're in his life and his mom is in his life? I said yes and no. I said, yes, he's blessed to have his mom and dad, but he ain't got that dog.
He doesn't have the hunger?
He ain't got that dog.
Man.
My son is a great kid.
But he doesn't have the drive.
Things. He ain't got the same drive I got. And that drive came without some stuff that I
lack.
That stuff came from lack. And so I say to anybody, you gotta understand it could go either way. But when you take the it's like I walk into a school and I ask, how many of y'all, 50 kids, how many of your kids in here? 1,000 kids. How many of your dads, one in your life, was not living in the house? 90% raised their hand.
Wow.
And guess what? I automatically can relate to them. That's the je ne sais quoi, that my daddy wasn't there. That's the it factor. If my father had been there, I might not be able to go in here and relate or my videos and go viral. People are like, okay, maybe if I just had Eric voice or if I just scream and I just look passionate.
Yeah.
Bro, that's not what it is. It's when I speak, you hear it because I've been through what you've been through.
Wow.
And so you recognize that voice. You recognize the pain. You recognize the struggle, but you recognize I overcame it. And that's why you like, I want to rock with this dude because this one some kind of way, Eric ain't the one that's making us feel like, oh, it's okay that you went through this and it's okay that this, and it's okay if you don't want to grow and it's okay if you don't want, no, what you hear from me is a coach that's saying, Jordan, you got 6 rings in you, but you got to stop playing this way and you got to start playing this way. Kobe, you got great, but you gotta do it this way. Serena, you gotta, Venus, you gotta, Richard Williams is saying, he's not out there just
good job. Yeah.
He's teaching, training, but he's also correcting. And so for me, they hear my voice. I'm not letting you get away with murder because greatness is in you. The greatness is in you. And now it's time to go to school. It's time to go to work and bring that greatness out of you. So yes, anybody could be successful. But as long as you're playing the blame game,